we caught Judgement Joker in our spider web.
You're mine.
Welcome to Spyder. For this video, I'll be unboxing Hasbro's Pro Series Judgement Joker. I've been hearing about it, and I've heard that it's probably the greatest Pro Series Bay right now. And I gotta admit, I'm pretty sure that's true. Now, Pro Series had a bit of issues. I guess I can't say a bit. They've had issues here and there. Sometimes the drivers might be faulty, like friction. Although the friction I've had was pretty good. It only goes for some molds. Other molds tend to be good. There's not actually any real number or like statistics showing how many Pro Series bays are good and how many Pro Series bays are not. So you could assume that, you know, it's just not sure. It's a very unsettling thing, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, like, you buy a Pro Series bay and you don't know if it's actually going to be durable or not because, yeah, hopefully Hasbro gets that fixed. Although I won't say that Pro Series is complete garbage because what I've been getting, they seem to be pretty good. In my opinion. Now, some people say they're absolutely worthless, and I'm like, no, okay, I understand, but, you know. Anyways, let's just continue. Alright, Judgement Joker. Yes. Now, this is an attack type combination. The anime stock would be a balance type, but in this case, it's an attack type because of the part selected. This is not the anime stock. Alright, so, of course, we got the Joker chip. And, we have... Finally, we actually have a weight. A layer weight? Is that what they call them? I'm pretty sure that's what they call them. I'm not familiar with this one, so I'm just going to use the Hasbro naming, which is LW01. Okay? It has a rubber attack ring, and by the way, guys, it has a stopper. As you can see, like, right here, that little purple in the inside, or pinkish, yeah, that's the stopper. You finally get a stopper, and I've heard it's actually better than the Takara Tomy one. Then we have the Zero Disc, and that's glaive, not hit. Some people were saying, oh, that's the hit frame. No, it's not. It's glaive. It would have been nice if we got the hit frame, but honestly, I kind of like him about it. And then, of course, the main star, probably, I don't know, Ultimate Reboot. Finally get it. Now, I'm going to say this right now. A lot of people get hyped like, oh my gosh, Ultimate Reboot. I'm going to put that straight on my Strike Valkyrie V3. No, do not put Pro Series drivers on traditional Hasbro layers outside of the Pro Series. I have to keep stressing that because some people try to be smart with me and be like, oh, if you try really hard, look, if you have to try really hard to put this thing together, you shouldn't do that. Now that's out of the way. Let's go ahead and box this thing real quick. Alright, so here's a good look at Judgement Joker without any stickers on it. It looks pretty good already. In fact, okay, look, be fair, my Hasbro Joker is rather beat up. But it still looks very good. It still looks very good despite that. I'm really liking how there's a stopper in there, but I'll get to that later. Man, I'm very hyped for this. This is my favorite Pro Series bay ever. Like, so far, this is my favorite Pro Series bay, and I haven't even tested it out yet. Alright, I got the stickers on Joker. I think we already see how much better it looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. It looks so cool. And you know what? I actually gotta take the chip out so I can show off the giveaway. How do I... Oh! Look at this, guys. See, I'm very new to this, so we push this in. And what does that do? Does that allow us to take it out? Oh, so that's how we take it out now. Wow, very interesting. First up, we have the Judgement layer base. And I got to say right now, it indeed has rubber. I believe I already said that earlier, but some people like to skip through the video. Yeah, it has rubber, stopper. Yep, indeed rubber in here. Or at least I believe. Probably not, I don't know. I just didn't want to mess with it. But yeah, there's a stopper in there at least. You do have rubber here. Now, Judgement Joker is known to give really good hits even without rubber. It's proven by the Hypersphere one. The reason why the Hypersphere one was so bad, anyway, well, it's not really that bad, but the reason why it's like, it just kept bursting is because it didn't have a stopper to actually make up for all that recoil and stuff, but now it does. So, this layer should be a lot better. Also, yeah, it just looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Now, here's the thing. The rubber will wear off, depending on, because Joker gives off really big hits, so the rubber will eventually chip off. It was a thing that happened with, now don't be saying like, oh, it's only Pro Series that does it. No, the Takara Tomy one does that a lot too, like quite a bit. So don't be getting all, Pro Series not durable to get rubber weight. No, it's just, it's a sad thing that happens to every Joker Bay. Alright, so I found out what the layer weight is. It is the Sen weight. All I can say is that it's not as heavy as I thought it would make them. So the fact that people made such a huge fuss after it got removed is kind of silly, in my opinion. But it is what it is. This should work with any Pro Series and I guess Takara Tomy GT Bay. So you can just go ahead and slide on here like that. You can't put this on any other, like a traditional Hasbro Hypersphere Bay or something like that. No. But yeah, I think this is pretty decent. I'm not that familiar with them, like I said, so I won't dwell on it for far too long. Next up, we have the Joker chip. And let's take a look at the teeth. Yeah, the teeth seem like they're gonna be okay. This is what I'm really glad it has a stopper now. Just looking at this, yeah, I'm very good at very good. I'm very happy it has a stopper. It has like 2 really big teeth marks in the middle, and then 2 tiny ones on the outside of each side. It's very interesting to see this, actually. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and put this all back together. I guess there's not really that much to say other than be careful with the teeth, since you can just take these chips out with the. I'm pretty sure you can easily break that. I can't say easily, but they're more susceptible to breaking than slopes. It's just a sad thing. Next up, we have Zero, and I don't know how many times I have to say this. Zero is a very good disc. It's a very good disc, especially on Joker. Fun fact, if you put Zero on Joker instead of 00, Zero is actually better for it. It increases his burst resistance quite a bit, from what I've heard. So, I don't know, no one really knows how, but it does. It's very interesting. Very interesting. I'm pretty sure some people know, but I don't know. Next up, we have the Glaive frame, and I gotta say, it's nice we get frames again. Glaive, pretty good. It's a pretty good frame. I believe it's... Would it be very competitive? I do not know. I do not know how competitive it is, but I will say it's a pretty good frame. Very good for balance and whatnot. I really like it. I do really like it. Let's go ahead and put on the disc. Yeah, I really like this. A lot of people thought this was the hit frame or something. Or hit disc. I'm pretty sure it's a frame, but yeah, that's not the case. Alright, finally we have Ultimate Reboot. Woo, now people can stop complaining about Ultimate Reboot not being in Hasbro. This is here. Okay, yeah, Ultimate Reboot, pretty good. Very viable driver, in my opinion. Now, it has all this red here, that's rubber. And basically, the whole gimmick with Reboot where you launch it hard, this little blue tab comes out. If only I can actually get it to come out. Yeah, like this. And then eventually it closes in, then the rubber becomes super exposed, and then the bay goes faster and whatnot. Of course, the stamina runs out faster, but in the end, it's still a very good driver. I really like it. It's better than the trick driver, so I don't mind the trick driver not being here, although I do hope we get the trick driver someday. Wow. Yeah, this feels tight. This feels tight because the stopper, then when you get past the stopper, it's very loose. Okay, that makes sense. Well, it's not very loose. Even past, because the 2 big teeth are actually doing pretty good. Yeah, let's take a look at it. No, not a lot of wear after that little bit, so yeah, they're not fragile as twigs. Okay, that's nice. Of course, those little mini tests won't do too much, but man, this looks very nice. Very nice. I'm telling you, this is my favorite Pro Series Bay by far. I don't care if it ends up it ends up being weak in the end. It's just really good. It looks really good. Alright, let's go ahead and compare. Let's put on Hasbro's Joker chip. I mean, they're both Hasbro. This is the Hypersphere one, the one that's beat up right now. 3.28 grams. Okay. Pro Series. 2.71 grams. Makes sense because it's hollowed out. But that wouldn't matter because of this. 7.76 or 75 grams. 74. Whatever. Somewhere around there. Alright. Now, you know what? I'm going to do something interesting. Let's put these 2 together. 10.45 grams. Okay. Now let's put this back on again. Wow. Okay. I see why people were a little upset when Hasbro got rid of the chips now. Weight. Yay. Let's go ahead and compare layer bases though. 12.05 grams. Alright. This 8.39 grams or 38. Okay, so it's not that huge. But it will be pretty huge when you get this on there. So let's go ahead and just weigh this on there on its own. I like this. 19.19 grams. 79. Whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this all together like this. 22.51 grams. Wow. Alright. I'll go ahead and weigh it individually. 23.88 grams. Okay. Blade frame. 2.30 grams. Okay. This is a lot to weigh. 26.17 grams with those two together. Ultimate Reboot. 7.85 grams. Okay. Let's put the whole bay together and let's see how much it weighs. It should weigh a lot. 56.50 grams. Okay, I thought I was hit the 60s for a minute, but that's what I get for not doing the math. Alright. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and move on to the test battles. Alright, we are here. Got some Pro Series bays for test battles, but of course, gotta test launch this bay in the Pro Series Stadium. BeyTuber that. It looks so good. Wow, Ultimate Reboot. There, I see it. I'm pretty sure it kicked in right there. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. I can't stop saying that. It looks so good. Now, is Judgement Joker OP? We shall see. Going in Tempest Wyvern. Oh, Joker, get on the launch. I'm actually still gonna launch Joker. I would restart, but Wyvern's on atomic. Okay, so run out Wyvern. Didn't actually move the slopes at all. Wyvern was a very cool gimmick. Tempest Wyvern, that's probably one of the greatest gimmicks. It's one of them. Need to win that.
There!
Oh, okay. I know Joker bursted, but that's only when it went in the pocket. Look, okay. Huge hit. Definitely a burst finish goes to Judgement Joker. Joker took down Wyvern. Okay. So I can get past Wyvern's gimmick. Why not throw in Mirage Fafnir? Between that rubber versus rubber.
What?
Hey, you know what? This is a nice spin steel test for Fafnir. Thankfully, this is a Fafnir we're talking about. Whoa, okay. And ooh, Mirage actually nearly won that one, believe it or not. It actually pushed through. Look at that, it actually pushed through. Of course, it was spinning a little slower, so slow motion burst. But that stopper is really helping Joker.
Are set.
Again.
Treasure card.
Oh my goodness! My goodness, what was that? I actually thought Mirage was damaged for a moment, but it isn't. Wow. Whoa, what a powerful hit. Just like that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. I think I'm seeing something really good in this Joker right now. Alright, Perfect Phoenix. Dude, keep the armor on until after you get hit. Come on, Joker. Okay, whoa! Was that? I think that was a brief perfect crush. I'm pretty sure it performed the crush move. Yeah, it nearly burst the Joker. I'm pretty sure I saw the crush move right there. I don't know if y'all see it, but I'm pretty sure that happened. And look at this. That's actually, believe it or not, that's a part of my Dread Phoenix armor. I believe. Yeah, is that it? Is that the little tiny... I believe that's it. I could be wrong, but... Sheesh! Even with all this metal. See, this Joker's very good. I'll be careful using this Joker against other bays. Okay, I think that's enough Phoenix. That's a huge feat. That's a huge feat right there. That's awesome. Oh wow, what I tell you? Rubber is already chipping off a little bit. It's already chipping off a little bit. But you know, sad life of Joker. That happens to every Joker bay. So I just say don't use, as cool as Joker is, I won't be using it way too often. Master Devilos. Joker, it would be cool if you didn't fall off the launcher. I know you don't want to hurt these guys, but they're your enemy. Whoa. Ah, no. Master Devils burst the first. Oh, but I will give credit to Master. It did burst Joker. Just not in time to actually get a double burst or get the point. But, hey, it bursted a Pro Series Bay that had a really good stopper. That's pretty good for a Hyperspeed Bay that everyone thought weak. No, actually, a lot of people thought that was pretty good. But some people think Hyperspeed is never good. Come on, man. Alright, final bay. I think it makes sense to put this guy up against someone else. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. You know, I just realized Judgement Joker went easy on its Hypersphere counterpart. It didn't go as Berserk. And you know, it took like little to no damage. So I think we already see which bay is better. I shouldn't have to do another battle. I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Then again, to be fair, Hyperspeed is not really meant to take on Pro Series, blah blah, but still, when you think about it, it's still better. Alright, so final thoughts on this bay? Let's go to the Spyder stats. Sad that the rubber comes off, but it is what it is. Joker looks really nice. Very nice. I can't get over how good this looks. Very powerful, got the stopper, really good part selection, ultimate reboot, finally. So you know what, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna give Hasbro a solid, let's give it a 9 point, you know, I'll just give it a 9 out of 10. Only because the rubber will chip off eventually. Of course, that's not something that is Hasbro exclusive. It happens to Takara Tomy, but still, there might have been some way to work around it. Maybe make the rubber even more solid than it is if they can, but I don't know. There probably isn't a way around it, but you know, it is what it is, sadly. Alrighty, so let me know your thoughts on this bay. I think it's pretty good. There wasn't really a lot of downsides with it. And I'm disregarding the teeth issue. Whenever I use Spyder stats, I disregard the Pro Series. I mean, Pro Series. I disregard the teeth issue, so if you're wondering. Oh, Spyder, why don't you always talk about the teeth issue? Maybe it's because no one wants to hear it throughout the entire video. We all know it exists on some of the Pro Series bays. Not all of them, just some. But yeah, there's the QR code. Alright, now let me give you a QR code for the launcher. And sadly, there's no sneak peek. Because I don't have anything else. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Keep blading.